今回もですね、リパブリック実況やっていきたいと思います。前回はですね、館長を探し出したんですけど、もうすでに殺されていて、そしてこのパソコンからですね、館長のなんていうか最後の姿を見て、でそれで終わったんですよね。前回からちょっと時間空いたんですけど、やっていきたいと思います。
I'm a little relieved you chose not to show that video to the girl. Still, it feels a bit like censorship, keeping it from her.
前回映像は見なかったっていう選択肢にしたんですけど。
Señor Octavo? Un momento. Buenos días. You Señor Octavo?
Sí, I am Luis Octavo, yes.
My name's Quinn Derringer. My employer contacted you.
Yes, of course. The mystery man who pays me twice what I ask. Did he receive the books yet?
He did. And he thanks you. He'd like to thank you personally.
Of course. Tell him to come in at any time.
He's not in Buenos Aires. Is your passport in order?
My passport? What is this about?
My employer has some more work for you.
Mystery man? What sort of work?
That's the mystery.
Well, where would I go? Oh, impossible. I cannot close my shop.
My employer thinks you can. He'll pay whatever you ask.
He doesn't even know my price.
But he knows you have one. You got a number in your head, senor?
I do?
Good. Double it. Where's your passport at?
Oh, no. Wait a minute. How long will I be gone?
Just a few days. I promise.
なるほど。もともとどこかのとこで翻訳か何かで働いてて、それで連れてこられたっていうでしょうね、多分。他に何かないか。特にはなさそうですね。これは？
I'll take this.
もう一つあった。
This may come in handy.
Paine is best read as a comedian librarian. For Paine, constitutions come from rights, charters create chaos, and monarchs require oversight against corruption from all whose interests fall short of the state's well-being. We are beyond constitutions, charters, even monarchs. We are communication itself. These so-called rights of man must not radicalize anyone into thinking otherwise.
なかなか難しい話ですね。
Dear Señor Octavo, thank you so very much for giving me a copy of Labyrinths by Borgia. Each of the stories was fascinating. I especially enjoyed the one called The Library of Babel. It made me think of you, surrounded by all those books, overwhelmed with the infinite number of ideas they contain, and left wondering which books contain the truth and which are false. Is it true you knew Borgia and discussed literature with him? If so, I am positively envious. Thank you again for the stimulating read. Your friend, 390H.
これが館長さんと交わした手紙ですね。さてと、あとどこ行ったらいいの？こっちだね。まだ1階に戻るみたいですね。よし、じゃあ1階にちょっと戻りましょうか。 ずここまで来たけど、そこか近くだな。どうしようかな。あれか。ここか。おお、開いた。
This is no mere piece of paper. It is an escape plan. A blueprint for a key. A master key.
マスターキー。
Capable of unlocking any number of doors inside this facility.
おお、すごいな。
But that is not all. In the garden, there is a gate to the outside world.
庭に
A gate to freedom. This key, I am told, will unlock that gate.
I'll hold on to this.
ちょっと待って。この状態出る。
A blueprint of the Overseer's master key.
所長が持ってたマスターキーと同じやつですかね。
The librarian suggested this key is required to escape from the facility. I know of a 3D printer located in archives.
お、3D プリンターもあるんだ、こんなところに。
With this blueprint, the girl can manufacture a key.
どこだ。よし、どこだ。オフィスで保管室2階か。どこから行くの。一旦戻らなきゃいけないのかな。ですね。ちょっと一旦戻らないといけないですね。こっちか。こっちだった。そうだな、これですね。保管庫こっちですね。OK。ふぅ。こっちか。なんだこれは。起動って何これ。スイッチがあるな。あ、これ解除したのか。警報が鳴るのかな。で、一応解除。よし、これ。違う。こっちはいけないから多分赤いやつに触れると何か作動するんでしょうね。警報みたいなやつが。お、来た来た。 多分解除を繰り返しながら進むっていう感じですね。お、スタンガンゲット。じゃあ、おっとおっと、危な、危ね。よいしょ、OK。こっちで合ってるのかな。適当に来てる。こっち進みたいんだよな、先に。どっちか切らないといけない。こうして、いや、待てよ。この辺に行っても。そして、で、こいつを解除。これ邪魔だな。どこに行けばいいんだよ。あっちか。これを解除しない、手前を解除しないといけないから、青いやつか。向こう側のやつか。ああ、届かないか。そっちまで行かないといけないな。今度青を解除しないといけないから下に行かないと。こっち何かあるのかな。あ、こっち渡れるだけか。とりあえず青を解除。これでいいはず。よし、これでまっすぐ行きますね。メールですね。ほほほ、すごいこと書かれてあるな。蜂の巣にしてやるからな。怖えな、おい。故障か、しかも。なんかある。あ、電池か。
You have.
電池ってどうやって使うの？あれが 3D プリンターか。壊れてるって言ってたから、まあ一応使ってみますか。
Is there a way to turn it back on?
電源向こうじゃない？入れないな。この奥なんだよな。あった。解除。下か、下に向かってよし、起動。
Alright, now I think we need to configure the blueprint.
これ何？こうか。何したらいいのこれ。これどうしたらいいんだ？合わせていけばいいのか。なんかあっちゃったなんかあっちゃったんだけど。こうか。いまいち仕組みが。あった。これで完成かな。ターンテーブル。こっちか。模様を、形を合うってとこまで回せばいいんですね。ちょっと何言ってるか分かんないですけどまあそういうことなんでしょうね。こうか。でここが鍵の付け根になるからこうだよな。いやこれは難しいな。鍵が完成しましたね。
This key's identical to the one the headmaster used in his office. Let's go there now.
Okay.
The girl has the key. Let's get her to the surface. Head back to the overseer's office.
行くぜ。やっと外の空気を吸える日が来ると、そういうことですね、これは。出していけるか。あ、普通に開いちゃった。鍵刺す行為とかないんだ。
Derringer and the headmaster went this way to the surface.
どっちだ？
There's an elevator on the other side of the atrium. It's probably the girl's best chance for getting to the surface.
OK。スキャンまだある。
It's been a long time since I allowed someone to speak to me this way, librarian.
I will not shy away from telling you what I see. You are the dark ruler of this world, Overseer.
This isn't a world, yet. Merely a small corner of it. And the darkness you perceive persists only because you refuse to open your eyes. Now, if you will excuse me, I must tend to more pressing matters in the terminus. You don't have access to this part of the complex, so I will bid you farewell. Unless... would you care to see what we've been working on?
Not in the least. It is unreal to me. If I cannot hold it in my hands and smell the history in its pages, it is not there. I don't know what you do, and I don't care. But I do know fascism when I see it. I am well versed in the struggles against it. And I know that you will ultimately fail, as all fascists have failed.
Watch your step.
I will not! You must know this. You're nearly as old as me, but still so naive in the ways of the world. Control is illusory, Overseer. Your network, whatever you call it, I call it a trap. It will not catch everyone. And the ones who slip through it will regroup and stand against you someday. You think because of your fancy computers and your expensive surveillance that you can succeed with those who rose to power in the 20th century failed? You are naive. Control is a lie.
Control is the linchpin of a safe society. We fall apart without it. Now, as you can't seem to control your own emotions, librarian, I'm confident you don't recognize a need for control in society. Good day, sir.
なるほど。たびたびちょっと対立的なものがあったようですね。とりあえずエレベーターに向かいましょうか。
An elevator must lead to the way out. So many buttons. The ninth floor, the top, the surface. No. Why are we stopping? Can you do something here?
I've been looking for you.
Wow.
No! No!
Calm down. Calm down, or I'll have to tase you.
Help! Help!
いやー、またなんていうか惜しいところであれですね、止まりましたね。
Words fail me tonight. I cannot rightfully describe the bleak, chasmal longing that echoes through my heart. Our beloved librarian, Senor Luis Octavo, has passed away. Derringer paid him a visit earlier this evening, hoping to discuss his exciting new role as cultural attaché. Instead, he found the Senor lying prone on his office floor, his heart failing. Ever valiant, Derringer sprang into action. He tried desperately to save the poor man. Sadly, It was too late. The librarian succumbed to the great unknown, cradled in Derringer's arms. But in a final act of appreciation, his words, I'm sorry. His last words, as he looked up at Derringer, were, "Thank you." As I'm sure has been reported, Senor Octavo and I did not always see eye to eye. Still, I made it a point to listen to his thoughtful and honest assessments of our fair République. He was especially critical of our prized surveillance infrastructure. I regret that I wasn't ever able to persuade him of its importance. I learned at an early age to never speak ill of the dead. I must hold my tongue now. But I will say this, for it pains me too greatly to keep it to myself. Had our security been more robust, Luis Octavo would still be alive. A camera is an asset to our superior way of life. But what use is a camera without a good pair of eyes to monitor the feed? Had someone seen the librarian collapse, they could have reached him in time. I am confident the arrival will help improve security in the future, and thus assure us greater safety going forward. Thank you for listening. And good night, librarian. We mourn your loss, but we celebrate your life with an equal passion.
いやー、なんという演説でしょうね。艦長を殺せと言って、そして艦長を失った悲しみっていう感じで、悲しんでいる風を見せて動揺を誘っているんですよね。はい、それではですね、今回はここまでにしたいと思います。ご視聴ありがとうございました。次回もよろしくお願いします。